If you are new to this channel, I like to say welcome. My name is Rhees, also known as Lomack from the Inquisitive Cat channel. Have you ever thought, are spirits real? Or are they made up? Are they a figment of our imagination? Let me tell you, they are definitely real. I've been bitten. I've had handprint on my shoulder. I've got actual photos of my captures, also my cats. I've filmed them, and you see how they react. They absolutely get scared by the senses that they feel, and they just know they've got the sixth sense. And you just know with your animal, your dog or your cat, if they're staring something in the corner, it's not like there's nothing there, and it's like they can see something that we can't, they can feel something that we can't. But sometimes if you actually concentrate enough, you can actually work your senses so you can detect these spirits. One of the detections is when your hair goes up. Have you noticed sometimes when you go in a room, your hair goes up? That's detecting a spirit. Now, I can speak to spirits. Some people think I'm I'll say it straight out, full of shit. But I'm the real deal. I've been out on spirit sessions and some tours. I've actually had eyewitnesses to my captures, and I do not fake any of my stuff. Sometimes the spirits speak really fast, and in their world they probably speak a different speed, and it comes out really fast sometimes. I don't know why this happens, but I've found this to be true. By slowing down the audio when I do my spirit sessions, you can actually hear them respond, and when I slow it down, they answer my questions. So it's amazing. I call this the slow audio capture. That's what I call what I do to capture the spirits. Sometimes they speak in normal time, and it's really weird from the beyond how they can talk and it comes out faster. I don't know why it's like this, but it does happen like this. It's hard to explain, but I've been doing this for many years. Since I was 5 years old, around about 5 years old, I was really intrigued. I had this fascination with the ghosts, UFOs, and even back then it was like a seed in myself. And I always knew back then these things so interesting were true to me as a child. And as I got older and older, I got more interested in looking at spirits and all that, finding out, reading up more, and just learning more things and hearing stories about people's experiences and trying to work out, is it real, is it people's imagination, is it in their head? But I've found with experimenting with actual objects, even murderer's item that I have, and items of war, spirits can come through and communicate. I've had one with a Japanese helmet, and it actually replied in Japanese, and you can hear it. I actually had an author who specialised in Japanese books, history of World War II, and he knows Japanese, and he confirmed to me that that voice came through was definitely Japanese, and it said tobacco. So it's amazing the responses that I get. I never knew I could get something like this and a communication like I do. I was experimenting during the lockdown, and I had bought some equipment, and I thought, as an experimentation, I wonder if I can get a response. So I used the Ovilus, which I find, look, it's a 50-50, I guess, 50-60. Some stuff's just random, and the Ovilus is a radio box that talks like a robot and says a couple of thousand words, then it can dissect, create new ones, and I get surprised sometimes when I get some new answers. It's quite amazing. But my favorite tool that I use when I do spirit sessions is the basic PSB 7. If you're starting doing spirit sessions, I would highly recommend doing the getting the PSB 7. They got a new one now that can do a lot more than the basic one that first came out, so I would suggest to do that. And once you start mastering spirit sessions, I would probably recommend try using the PSB 11, which I have. I use it now and then, but not as much as the PSB 7. I find that more receptive to me, but from time to time I might use the PSB 11, and it's amazing product, item, ghost box, spirit box. There's many names for it, but I've contacted Richard Ramirez before, and he answered. He spoke both in Spanish and English, and he told me the devil did what he helped him do what he did. I'm going to do another spirit session on Richard Ramirez. I'm going to do a live one, and I'm going to do a one-on-one session once again with Richard Ramirez, and that will probably be it. I've done a couple of times with him. You check out my videos. They are 100% authentic. I know people are going to disbelieve and say it's full of crap, but I can guarantee if I had my money or whatever I got, I'll put it all down, and I swear, if there's a Bible, whatever, I swear to the Bible, what I do and the responses of spirits are 100% genuine. It's not fake. It's 100% genuine. I never fake my stuff. The only thing I probably might make an error is when I get responses, and sometimes I get the headphones on when I'm listening to the replaying the spirit sessions, and I may get the wording incorrect, and sometimes I've got to listen a few times till it makes sense. So I can make little mistakes out of that, but the responses are genuine, 100% genuine. I try to go to actual sites. I went to where Ned Kelly was, and actually during the day on the battle site, and I actually got some responses. And if you are connected, you can probably practice over time, but with a bit of practice and perseverance, you can probably communicate with spirits. But it takes a different type of person to do this. Not everyone can do it, but that's not to say it's not impossible. But I've always had this interest in the paranormal, UFOs and all that sort of stuff. With the UFOs, the US Congress has admitted of extraterrestrials that have flown through here and crashed. So there you go, it's not made up. There's some truth there, and I truly believe, not that I've seen, truly believe, but I have captured on the Ring camera an alien, believe it or not, I've got it on the Ring camera, an alien type of being. I know people say I'm full of crap, but I've captured it, I've got evidence of it. I've got a lot more stuff coming up, and I just thought I'd just have a little bit of a chat about myself and what I do and what's happened to me. And I'm going to do a little video of one of the couple of captures that I have, and also the actual photographs of myself being bitten, and I've had a handprint with claws on the shoulder, as I said earlier. But yeah, as I said, all my stuff's real. I really don't care. If you don't believe me, you don't believe me. But if I go on site, on location, you come with me, and I'll tell you what, you'll be surprised what you'll hear. And you might even possibly see something like all things fly around. But stick around. I've got a lot more stuff coming up, some plans. I'm going to be having an operation on September 25th. I'm having a hip replacement, so I'm going to be out of action for 2 months. I don't know how I'm going to react, how my body's going to go and that, but I'm going to try to cram a few more spirit sessions in before I can't do it. I've only got about a month to try to get at least a couple of spirit sessions in, 2 or 3 I reckon. Anyway, that's it. I just thought I'd just have a little bit of a chat. To the ones that haven't been here before, I really do suggest that you do have a look at my videos. We have comedy as well. We like to break it down here and break it up. Some people might like some comedy stuff, other people like spirit stuff, and I've got random stuff as well. So I'm going to leave it here. Rhees / Lomack from the Inquisitive Cat channel, over and out. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you soon on the Inquisitive Cat channel, over and out.